What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another morning meeting. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day! So you should be logged in from your home. But before we get into it, let's go through this intro.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before I get into the video, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Share this out to around the world. Say good morning to me. Let me know that you came into the building. This is my BusyBlu and Associates morning meeting, where here you all work for me and I talk about what's interesting to me in pop culture and news, and then y'all listen. If y'all think something's interesting, you can DM me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E, or you can email it to me at busyblu88@gmail.com. Like I said already, happy Indigenous Peoples Day. So a lot of you should be logging in from home because I did give you all the day off. Okay, it is a national holiday. This is one of the days that I feel the most passionate about, especially here at BusyBlu and Associates, because I never understood how Christopher Columbus had founded something that other people was at, girl. I just don't. I wish somebody would come to my house and be like, "Oh my God, I just found a new place, girl. I live here." You didn't find nothing, girl. Hey, go back to where you came from. Let me say good morning to everybody who's logged in. Good morning, Just the Wall. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Sodeb. Good morning, Yonia. Am I saying that right? Am I saying that right? Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Cloudy Ellen. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Elite. Good morning, MD Reviews. Good morning, Kerber. Good morning, Coach. Good morning, Coach. Morning. Hey, Jamie B. Good morning. Good morning. Speaking of Jamie B, before we get into, well, first let's talk about Indigenous Peoples Day. For those who don't know about Indigenous Peoples Day, this is actually 2 years after President Biden had officially commemorate Indigenous Peoples Day as a holiday. It's basically Columbus Day, but we not giving him clout anymore. Okay, we have to talk about what is actually going on, what is actual American history. Okay, and the Americas was here, and Christopher Columbus was nowhere to be found. Okay, and there was people who was living here. Okay, and before he got here, they helped his ass. Y'all remember we had to read about it when he was writing his letters back. He's talking about how they was helping him. Like, I don't understand how you could say you found something when the people was here first. Okay, I just don't get it. Okay, but yeah. So congratulations to those Indigenous individuals. That's why everybody got a chance to be off. Why is it called Indigenous People Day? Indigenous People Day has been recognized, and I'll try to put this link in the description. Recognized for decades in different forms under a variety of names: Native Americans history and culture names to celebrate Native American history and culture, and to recognize the challenges they continue to face, which are a lot. I started to do a little bit of work in Indigenous spaces, and it's just so different sometimes, just the laws and everything. So what your job is to do today is to at least look up one fact about Indigenous People Day. Make sure that you're cultured. Okay, we're cultured over here at this company. So that was the first thing that I wanted to speak on. As I told y'all before, I'm gonna start doing a segment, videos to watch, or videos that I think were funny or that were interesting to me. So let me start off with a couple of ones that I feel like I just wanted to share with y'all, and I want y'all to watch. Okay, so the first one is this one. K Michelle was on the R&B Money podcast. I didn't even know this was a dang podcast, okay? But it was so good. I love K Michelle. Like, her music was great. She goes through her history to really about like how she got in the industry, what happened between some of those albums, because my mom liked K Michelle first. I wasn't into her. She was talking too much about, stuff that I was like, what are you saying to us? But at the end of the day, it was like really good. Like the whole podcast, the whole show was so good. She talked about those albums that she had that I didn't like, but now I realize why I didn't like them because her heart wasn't in them. And then she also got a chance to talk about what else she talk about? She talked about her country music career. She talked about her and Aura Kelly because she used to be around with Aura Kelly. Okay. So go check it out. Let me see if I should play a little bit of it. I mean, I do that for every other video.
Or whatever. And he called Craig because he didn't know me. And Craig said she deserves it.
Wow.
That she deserves it. Anything I could do to help, she deserves it.
So will you be doing your country album through Atlantic or
no? I don't think, just like talking to like Blanco and being around.
So y'all go check out that video. It was really good. Like it was really good. Let me remove these so I know not to hit on them again. Next, it was a video that I was in. So just go around and say, oh my God, this interview was so great. As you know, I mainly talk about Big Brother. It's what I do over here on this channel and then some of the Bravo shows. So we had our interview with Mimi and it was really cool. So make sure you go check out this video. It's on the channel Girl Let's Agree to Disagree, where I am the co-host with Jessica Milagros. It was a really good interview. Mimi was so much fun. So just go check that out.
Big threats and big targets. And I didn't want to fully dive into that and become a part of that pool of sharks. I wanted them to kind of fight it out amongst themselves so that I could end up somewhere at the end of this game. So
not gonna play the whole thing, but it was really good. She was really good. Bougie, go ahead and log out for me, sweetie. Well, first of all, this is a Zoom meeting. Okay, you coming to the office. I thought I heard somebody downstairs. You could go ahead log out for us, sweetie. Go ahead, log out for us, sweetie. Go ahead, log out for us, sweetie. Okay, just go ahead, log out for us, sweetie. 70 days probation, no pay. Go ahead, you can go ahead and log out for us, sweetie. Now you don't got to worry about the traffic. Now you don't got to worry about the traffic no more. Just go ahead and log out for us, sweetie. You don't have to worry about traffic no more. Okay. Next video is this one with so I'm not in it, but Really BTV. She's doing reviews of Salt Lake City. I talked to y'all before. You know, I do videos with Really BTV on her channel around Big Brother. Well, she did a review on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So make sure you go watch that video. And I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all think I should do, because I'm watching the season, I'm getting into it. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I should start getting into reviewing those, that show? I just gotta remember these people's names. I really just gotta remember these people's names, and it'd be so hard. I'd be trying my best. I just I don't know. It's just not, it don't be coming to me.
He was like, yeah, so I'm probably not gonna be around as much, I'm not gonna be taking you to school and picking you guys up every day. I'm gonna really miss that. Whitney was like,
Whitney was not playing with him. She was like, excuse me, just because you gotta go to work don't mean that you don't gotta be a daddy, okay? Just because you gotta go to work don't mean you don't have to be a daddy. So y'all tell me, put in the comments, do y'all think I should start reviewing those shows? If not, let me know. I've just been wanting to start doing that. I just can't remember those people's names, bro. I really can't remember the people's names. She said, yes, please view it. So, okay. I just can't remember the people's name. Okay. Speaking of, for my last video, we have had an increase of Caucasians working at the company. So Caucasians, this is your part. We're gonna put y'all in a private media chat. Welcome to the company. Thank you so much. We are trying out a new review that we want to, have happen here at the BusyBlu and Associates. So this is for Caucasians only Caucasians, okay? Caucasians, I think we're going to do a standardized hairstyle for the Caucasians just to make sure that you're really those parts. You know how when black women have a high pony and you just see a girl who's on the move. That's why in every movie that Gabrielle Union was in, okay, well, her One Directional ass, she had a high pony in, because when you have a high pony as a black woman, you look powerful. So I think that this is the hairstyle that we are going to implement for the BusyBlu and Associates for Caucasians only. Okay.
What I'm talking about. That's not a Bob. That's a Robert. And you better not call it anything else. She got 3 biracial kids and they all late for soccer practice, and it's your fault. And you gonna deal. When she speak to a manager, they stay spoken to even after she leave the establishment.
Amen.
I'm really liking this though. She said, "Who is Rihanna?" She's a good girl going to tell the manager. I love this. Yes, she's sending her entree back, even though it's exactly what she ordered. And you're gonna pay for it. It's complimentary. Her name is Stacy with an I, and the cops are going to hear about this. In her defense, she just wants to know what you're doing here because she knows the owner. She has no issue with Black Lives Matter, but why do you have to be so loud about it? I'm going to need you to speed this up. She's going to be late to Jaden's football practice. She said, no face, no case. You know she got to fight the black man off in this hairstyle. This hairstyle said, why is it okay for them to say it, but I can't say it? I just know she is the villain of the Homeowners Association. Oh, please, girlfriend, my husband's black. There ain't a cashier alive that can reject her expired coupon. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, please, girl, my husband's black. This is now the official haircut. Okay, this is now the official haircut of the Caucasians only. Okay. We're trying something new to enforce that. So we'll deal with it as we go along. But just for the Caucasians only, this is the official haircut for the Caucasians. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. So let's get into the stories. Okay, first story that I want to talk about is this interview that G did with TMZ. Child, he was spilling the tea. Okay, he basically was like, she was cheating on me, and I don't understand why you would do that, because I told you you can go around and suck dick if you want to. Like, you could go around into whatever space and do whatever you need to do. But it seems like Mia, she goes off of the zest of life. Okay, so she wanted to still get a little bit more of what she needed. So, excuse me, let's listen to this interview, okay, y'all? Or at least this portion of the interview. It's a little lengthy, so I'm just gonna leave it up for y'all. Busy, what are you doing? Oh wait, I'm not showing it. I'm sorry. He also called her broke. Like, I pay for the bills. And don't act like you don't know. All right. Put it in the comments, y'all, if y'all can hear it.
I know there's going to come a time when I probably won't be able to satisfy all your needs. I want you to know that I am okay with you finding what you need elsewhere. I only have 2 rules. One is, don't give me a reason to look for it. Secondly, keep the kids out of it. As long as you'll do that, I'm fine. Now, what really aggravates me through all of this is that I've given her permission, but yet she still chooses to sneak around, chooses to lie, chooses to continually change her story about what's going on and why she's leaving me and this, that, and the other, and actually not even telling me why. What she's told me, well, she's told me that this guy's her soulmate. I said, well, babe, you can have the best of both worlds. I've said you can see someone, just don't make it public. Be careful and don't involve the kids. Well, she was still sneaking around and thinking I didn't know. I mean, I see the phone records. I pay the phone bills. My name's on the account. I see. And I see the calls at 2 o'clock in the morning and the times when I'm away from home and all those kinds of things. So I knew what was going on. But, you know, she made the choice, I guess, to choose him over me. I do agree that Mia married me for my money and the future that she thought I could provide. Yeah, I absolutely believe her leaving me now is tied to the fact that I don't have access to assets and my funds are limited at this point in time, that she now has access to funds And this guy that she's seeing, she believes has access to funds. And I think she's leaving me for that reason. She's mentioned that they're going to be buying a house together and doing businesses together and other kinds of things together, which tells me that the interest is based on monetary gain from the relationship. So I absolutely believe that she's leaving me because she sees an upgrade. My desire is to never, ever, ever be associated with her again beyond our co-parenting situation.
Child, he said, and don't even try to talk to me, you tramp. Basically, you know, it is what it is. Somebody just simply said, how you lose, I'm sis. Okay. CM said, y'all remember how G's niece said Mia would leave once he did? Child, okay. The children will speak. Okay. That's crazy. Bougie didn't I kick you out today? Was that you? And then I kick myself out. See, Bougie, this is why when I kick you, I'll stay out. Okay, messing up the program. Okay. But Ms. Bougie said, does this mean that we're gonna have to see bubble lips again next season? I'm sure of it. I'm sure they are going to keep up with this mess. Y'all see, I done dropped myself out. I'm sure they're going to keep up with this mess, and we're gonna have to see her even more. I think what's interesting is that there was an arrangement, okay, and you still messing up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what's so weird about this whole situation is that he was like, I said you could, this ding dong don't work as ding dong as it was. It's not donging the way it used to ding and dong before. So you can go and have a little fun, but you still want to act like you cheating. Those are the type of people I'm not understanding. I think that's what I'm really having a problem with. Like, how are you able to cheat and then but you want to cheat? Like, how you able to go and do whatever you want, but then you decide that you want to cheat? Because I think where his issue is, to be honest, is the fact that it sounds like I gave you everything. Okay, money, cars, clothes, and you can have everybody in the community, and you want to hide about it. Like it was almost like G, as long as G kept the job and access to his funds, he could do whatever he needed to, and until he couldn't, I don't know. It really does seem like to me she was never gonna win. I mean, he was never gonna win. Never, ever, ever gonna win. If I were G, I'd make sure I get my child, girl. That's a word. But let's think this through. Y'all think he told, because he's dealing with things with his son and everything, right? Y'all know I have a theory. This is my theory. And now I'm trying to see through the stuff, okay, in this situation. Because I have a theory that Wendy Williams, she acting like she's sick. Okay, so she can't get no job, and you're not gonna be living off of me and my money. Okay. What if G had a meeting with his children and was like, look, I don't know about this no more, y'all. So y'all, let's make a plan where y'all pushing me out. And I don't know if this is because I watched too much Revenge. Y'all remember that show Revenge? I don't know if he just sat down with his sons and was like, y'all, take me out of the business. Okay, because I'm gonna need my money. Okay, when this lady decides to leave me. So how about y'all just take me out of business? I know this is gonna be the way that she could definitely leave me. Like she won't be dealing with me anymore because I'll be broke. So take me off, and then we'll see what happens after that. Child, and now she's ready to move, and then as soon as she's gone, his son's gonna be like, "What? I didn't know your name was on that." We'll get that rectified right now today. We'll get that rectified and fixed right today. I'm so sorry, sir, about that. That's what I believe. I don't know what y'all think. What y'all think? It's given they weren't telling the business during the season. That too. Sometimes they ain't busy. When you say the door, you I sent myself out the door. I sure did. What's up, Really BTV? Y'all remember this is the video that I showed earlier in the video, so make sure y'all go follow her. I believe that about when it was her. It's just things to make you go, okay, you know. Let's get to the next story. Before I get to the next story, I wanted to make sure that I sent a thank you to Deja. Thank you for the Cash App that you sent me on Friday. I always try to make sure that y'all put your B's in the comments for Deja. I hope I'm saying the name right, Deja. For the Cash App, it really means a lot to me. This was for, she said, the Ray and LaCondra video. Put your B's in the comments for Deja. You're keeping this raggedy ass show afloat. I want to make sure that I always shout out to people who send a super chat or a Cash App. If you want to be on the Mia and Gordon case, make sure you put your cherry blossoms in the chat, okay? And then I'll make sure that we put you on that case. Deja, I don't know if you're watching these videos, but this is for you, Deja. Okay. Talk about finding out someone took your report seriously. Now that is the problem, right? Child, that's we gotta be careful with what we write in those files for ritual or for reports. Nope, not the poor. Let's just remove the poor part. Make sure you put your cherry blossoms in the chat if you would like to be on that. Let's get to the next story. Since we're gonna be on a Bravo kick. We saw that Quad was on Married to Medicine. I mean, Quad was on who is from Married to Medicine with Dr. Heavenly. They did a I don't want to call it an interview, but they kind of did a show together the other day. And for those who don't watch Married to Medicine, it's a shows about the lives of doctors and the lives of doctors' wives in this friendship circle, and all in Atlanta. And basically the season's coming up. I think it's the season 10. So they decided to sit down about it, and I have a little bit of something to say about Quad's response about the whole Dr. G thing. So let's get into it as we watch the video.
It's no secret that this is the first time, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, that we've had a reality TV show somebody go through a tumultuous marriage, get a divorce, and then bring back the husband and then the new fiance, which turns into his new wife.
Right.
That's unprecedented. How do you feel about them doing that?
Well, I honestly got to keep it real with you, and all the things that you noted and stated have been absolutely true just a moment ago, for sure, in reference to what I've been through and what we see with the ex-husband and the new wife on the show. I feel disrespected.
First, let me stop there. JBB, we need to change it to doctors, wives, Phaedra, and Quad. Okay. I guess I'm feeling two ways about this because I was just watching a video, and I want to say it was on Soul Deb's channel. Y'all know he's really into the basketball wives, girls, and it was about Evelyn Lozada, right? I can't, she's too low vibrational for me. I can't do it. But I think he had played a video and she says something like, this is the show. So what happens on the show is the show. And you know, if something happens on this show, you know, don't text me about it, call me about it. Let's do it on the show. And I'm always thinking to myself, how far are we being removed from reality? Because I thought the show was supposed to be about us looking at your life. So you wouldn't disassociate the show from your real life because the show is supposed to be about your real life. You get what I'm saying? This show is your real life, girl. First of all, you was kicked off the show before. I don't know if you, let me not say kicked off because I don't know that to be a fact. You weren't on the show for a bit. Now the girls love you. They stand you, okay? Because you know smart and you have the vernacular, but you talk like Martha Stewart. I just want to say, and the words always come out wrong. I'm a equestrian. Okay, I'm trying to get into stuff like that. You know me very well. And it's like, girl, just let her say it. Okay, because she's trying to put on the Martha Stewart accent. Let Quad have it. Okay, the top Roman, and it's like, that is not how you call. But go ahead, Quad. Let her get it. Let her have it. My thing is, this part of life. This is a part of life. So if they're gonna start hanging out with the girl, and this is a part of the show. And from what I understand and remember, the men still hung out with Dr. G. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, yes, Dr. G moved on. He got a new wife. He allegedly did a whole lot of things to you negatively, dragged you on the floor, they did a whole lot, right? But also, then you were gone from the show. From what I remember, the men on the show, some of them still hung out with Dr. G. So I think it's a little bit more truth to fact that there would be some intermingling with the wife. And then some of them go to the wedding. Then some of them even go to the wedding. Like, that seemed like real friendships, a real community, a real thing. And Quad trying to say polygraph. I got a polygraph test. Girl, you got a what? I have the polygraph. I have the polygraph. I have the polygraph. Okay. Let's take the polygraph test. Girl, let's take the polygraph. Child, that lady is a mess. A menace to society. They did go to the wedding. See, that's what I'm saying. Some people went to the wedding. Thank you, Gail. Some people went to the wedding, so it seems a little bit more truthful that then Dr. G would be in it. And here she is with her on season, off season, on season, off season. Last season, we was just trying to watch her deal with the little boy. Deal with the little boy, who at times seemed smarter than her. Okay? We had to see her try to deal. Nothing that had anything to do with it. She went on maybe one date. We didn't really even get to see her doing anything with medicine. Why are you even here? Not even medicine, my love. You better go find your chiropractor. You better go find you a chiropractor. I'm really upset that they don't have Mariah for the season. Like, it's that's a ball that's dropped. But let's wait till the season happens, whatever. But how do y'all feel about Quad being like, I feel very disrespected? Girl, you are not the show. You are not the show. And you can't be too mad because you're here. Are you really disrespected? Let us know. Let's take a polygraph test. Let's take a polygraph test. And you tell me. And we'll see the truth, okay? Even Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon have hung out with Dr. Jeans, but that's what I'm saying. It seems too real to life. So why is she like, I'm disrespected? Girl, in real life, these people hang out. So why would it be weird if now the reality show that you're taping is about taping? Oh my God, how old am I? The reality show that you're on is now showcasing your real life. This is a part of the real life. How you mad about it? I just make it make sense. You know? I'm late. Don't even worry about it, Tylese. You don't even have to worry about being late. Go ahead, log out for me, sweetie. You could just go ahead and log out for me, sweetie. Don't even worry about this. You had just watch this on the replay, okay? Don't worry about it, sweetie. Go ahead, log out. Go ahead, log out for sweetie. Don't even worry about logging in. Don't even worry about it. Just simply said, gosh, I miss Mariah so much. She was like, I loved it. And I love how the people hated her, but she got the receipts, baby girl. I got the receipts, baby girl. Okay? She was ready to come in and tear the girls down. In my opinion, Quad and Fake Trust should have been a friend. We ain't even watched the season yet. Now that's a little premature. It's a little premature. Okay, just simply we got to see the season first to see what it's given. Let's wait to see what they give her, and then we can decide on whether or not it's premature. They got rid of Mariah because she wasn't with the direction they wanted to take. I mean, then I'm with that, CM. Then I'm with it. Are you as disrespected as Mariah when being kicked off of the show? Quad should be less toned up. Exactly. Okay. I just feel like really disrespect that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited about Phaedra being on the show. We need to change, or else it would be the same old, same old. I agree. I agree, and we don't want the same old, same old. We just don't want that. Let's finish listening to her.
I feel disrespected, and it's though the conversation was never had with me, and I've been a staple on the show since conception, and so just knowing that it wasn't a pleasant marriage, and people kind of having some understanding and some insight about what transpired in our marriage, and clearly we sat there in New York on the stage with Andy Cohen. And we were very authentic and very real and raw. And so things were stated there. And I just feel like, where was the respect for me when this decision was made? And I know my cast members don't make this decision.
Right. We definitely
don't make the decision.
But I think it's some messy shit, though. I mean, if you want a reality TV show and some messy stuff, have the girl get divorced, bring back the husband, and bring his new wife. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
just try to rub that in Quad's face. Emotion from Quad and see what we get. We need something for season 10. So let's put Quad out there to put her under the fence, and let's see how she's going to respond.
I'm here for it. I'm sorry, girl. And if this is your real life, why is it disrespectful? Because this girl is in the same circle with you, and she is married to medicine. Okay, your medicine, actually. She's married to medicine, your medicine specifically. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then let's get to this last one. Isn't actually a story. It's just I've been covering trying to. I'm not really doing it anymore. The news cycle has gone away with it. And LaCondra has decided she's just gonna keep doing devotionals, and it just kills the Lord and church people. Kill me, okay? No shade to the Lord and church girls, because some people was in my comments like, I hope you hear this. Somebody wrote me a biblical text, okay? I got what they were saying, but sometimes I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna read all of this? Because y'all know it's my thing that I want to make sure that I try to respond to as many people as I can. I try to say all of them because I don't get a lot of viewers like that. So I try to respond to every single one, and I'm still trying to do that. Even with that video that has like 25K views, I'm still trying to respond to every single person. But the GCC people be killing me, and she's a GCC person in LaCondra Rashonda space. But I saw this video of Rashonda, and this basically her saying, this is why I'm not gonna deal with this bullshit, okay, with y'all. So she said.
Now, I've seen the comments, and I feel you all on that somebody should have somebody to love them regardless, love them no matter what, love them through thick and thin, love them through repeated offenses. And those people would be your parents, your mom or your dad. That would not be me or your children. Okay, mom, dad, grandparents, your children, they can do that. My love comes with conditions, honey. So no, I won't be loving you through foolishness. Okay. And as soon as I find out the foolishness, I will vacate the area. I'm not a ride or die anything. Okay. I need to know where we're going. And more specifically, I'm not dying. Okay. Jesus already did that for us. What I look like trying to do his job. Now, I've seen the comments.
Basically, she says she is really out, and that's that on most than that, okay? And you don't have to worry about any of it, okay? I don't know. Sorry, to make sure that we are right. There were only 2 cases today. Let me get out of here, y'all. There are only 2 cases today. The first one is the Real Housewives of Potomac case. How do y'all feel about Gordon talking about what was going on with Mia? How do y'all feel about Mia deciding that she was allowed to even have an open marriage, and she decided to cheat? It's so stupid to me. Put your cherry blossoms in the chat, and I'll make sure that I put you on that case. The next one is, I don't know. Is there a doctor's coat? Ooh, is there a doctor's coat? If not, there has to be a stethoscope. Put that in the comments so we can talk about how y'all feel about Quad being so disrespected. Do you think that Bravo should have let her know and given her a little bit more? Do you think she would have let Dr. G be on the show if they would have came to her and proposed that? I mean, inquire your minds. If they said, "Hey, Quad, we want to do it," do you think she would have been like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it"? Like, because it looked like Dr. Heavily was down for this. Okay, she was like, "Girl, this is some messy stuff. Let's do it." I think she'll sit down with the producers and be like, "Bring whoever you need to bring on. This is my old school. What? Yep, let's do it." Y'all think that Quad would do the same? Because it seems like Quad would have just we wouldn't be having this good of a season as the girls say it's supposed to be. I want to thank everybody for coming into today's meeting. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day to everyone out there. Today, go touch some grass. Okay, it's a beautiful day outside. It's a fall crisp day. Okay, the leaves are turning orange. It looks gorgeous outside. Go outside, touch some grass, get some air in. Okay, I want to do another thank you to Deja for keeping this regular show flow. Thank you so much for your Cash App. And yeah, I think that's everything. If you all want to know more about me and everything else I have going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streaming right now. Let me get out of here. Happy Indigenous People Day. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time.